A865372, Kristina Bienek versus AffinityLifestyles.com Inc.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joel Odou on behalf of the real water defendants.
Okay, so this is on a request to modify the discovery or all the dates that are in the report. Is that, I read that right?
Yeah, Your Honor, Joel Odou for the real water defendants. I can kind of fill in the court what's going on these cases. This is there's a series of cases, approximately 20 of them that are coordinated for discovery with Floyd Gale. There have been 3 cases that have gone to verdict. Those verdicts have been well in excess of any policy limits. The insurance carriers have filed an interpleader of those policy limits. Some plaintiffs have chosen to dismiss their cases. Other plaintiffs have chosen to continue to go to trial for various reasons. There's a trial before Judge Williams on one of the cases starting next Monday.
Oh, okay.
If our proposal, of course, would be that these cases get dismissed, but a plaintiff wants to try them. This particular plaintiff firm has 3 cases, and we would suggest they consolidate them when whichever is the lowest case number. I don't have any preference which judge we appear in front of. But the concern is
You don't have anyone for plaintiffs at this point.
we don't have anyone for plaintiff.
Why?
And
Does anyone know why they're not here?
I think it's just a calendaring mistake, Your Honor, and I'm happy to call them when I get out of
Okay.
here and talk to them about the options.
Okay,
If this case is going to go to trial in this department, let's just use that as an example. We would still probably need a jury questionnaire. I don't know if this court has done them before.
I haven't, but I agree.
And we have 4 of them that have been adopted by 4 different judges. They're pretty much all the same. The names change. And so what we would suggest is, since plaintiff's counsel is not here, perhaps set this over for another status check. Currently, expert disclosures are October 18th in this case. Again, we can avoid that cost, great. If we can't, we'll do it. So perhaps we set this case over for November, December, or January status check. Like I said, plaintiffs have 2 other cases set for trial. One is before Judge Johnson on the same date as this case. That case
In May?
yes, Your Honor. It's set on May 27 before Judge Johnson in Department 22. It's called Grace Zimmerman. This case is also set here on May 27th. They have a 3rd case set on August 7th before Judge Denton. We're going to propose to them, hey, pick them, let's consolidate them. It'll save us all costs. The issues for trial are going to be medical causation and damages. Liability has been determined in those other cases. And so we think that regardless, we just need to get some coordination to save money if we're going to try this case. We would prefer to just do 1 trial rather than 3.
Sure.
So perhaps setting a status check. I'll reach out and call plaintiffs today. We've been in touch with them about depositions, so I think it's just an oversight.
All right, so I mean, the thing is, if expert deadlines are in October, if I set this after October, they're still going to be
We're gonna have to do disclosures absent a stipulation. If the parties reach the stipulation to move the expert disclosures, would the court accept one?
I'm sorry, say that again?
If plaintiff's counsel and defense counsel stipulate to move that expert disclosure date, would the court entertain that, or are we too late?
No, I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it. I just get concerned because, I mean, we do have that May jury trial date, and I realize what you're saying, and the likelihood of this particular case going in May is probably low. I'm imagining I'm not the lowest case number. I don't know. Do you know?
Yeah, this is a 23. All the cases were filed around the same time, so
Okay.
it's possible that this could be the lowest case number. I didn't have a chance to check that this morning.
Okay, fair enough. So, I mean, look, that's why I didn't say the one that's in OIC now, because it would affect the jury trial dates and things of that nature. So if there's I want to work with you guys. I want you to save the money if that is possible, in order to try to consolidate and or resolve. So, when you say that experts are deadline is due, when?
It's really soon. It's October 18th. So if we're not going to get a status check done, most likely before then, unless we come back next week, but
Say, I can put you on calendar for the 10th if you want to come back on the 10th. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to make you come back repeatedly, but I like to resolve this before.
yeah, that's fine. If the court wants to put us on for the 10th, we can have somebody from my office. We'll be in trial with Judge Williams, but we'll have one of the
Oh,
other.
because you start on Monday.
We do, Your Honor.
Is it with the same plaintiff firm?
It's with a different plaintiff firm. We had 600 questionnaires in that case. We've got 15 plaintiffs in that case. So that case is a larger case. But again, I'm happy to reach out to plaintiffs and see if we can just get a stipulation to either consolidate all of these or put, on an agenda so they can make a decision. I get the plaintiffs don't want to dismiss. They want to wait and figure out what they're going to do with the interpleader. And I have no problem with that. It's just if we can push things and buy them more time to make a decision, that makes sense to me.
Is there someone from your firm that can be here on the 10th? Or are
I'll
y'all
find
gonna
somebody
be?
in my office
Well,
that can be here, yeah.
If it's not possible because you're gonna be wrapped up in the case, I don't have to put on for the 10th, and I can just put on for a status check next month, and if there's a stipulation to extend the expert to.
That works.
I'll do it that way, because again, I mean, if we're trying to move dates in this case already, it looks like we're already not gonna be going in May regardless, so. If you wanna, just on the disclosure aspect, if you wanna get me a stip in order, I will agree to that, and then let's put this on for a status check. How long do you anticipate that trial going? In front of
We
Judge Williams?
anticipate concluding on October 31st. So if we set it maybe the first full week in November, whatever that is, that should be fine.
So, I mean, do you want me to set it on the 7th of November?
Sure.
Does that work?
Yes, Your Honor, that
Okay.
should work great.
All right, let's put this status check on the November 7th, and again, if there's a stip in order for the disclosure, I will sign it.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, much appreciated.
All right.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
I will reach out to plaintiff's counsel. Thank you so
All right,
much.
perfect. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Have fun in trial.
Oh, yeah.